Say something.
Hello.
It's not on. Jesus, I'm glad I test these things. Okay, try it again. Talk a little louder.
Hello. Hey. What's up, what's up, what's up?
Let me know if you think this sounds stupid. Especially the first part. Welcome to Between Two Lenses. I'm Kale Vox.
And I'm Alex Zach.
Together we're here to explore the world of photography and creating through a different lens, a more honest lens and from a less technical perspective.
As two female photographers, we navigate a unique journey filled with challenges, triumphs, and joys of creating art through our lenses.
We'll be talking about our work, reacting to yours, exploring the impact of beauty standards in our field, and what it's like being a woman in this industry.
So whether you're a seasoned photographer, a beginner, or just someone who appreciates honest chat, we hope to inspire you to see the world in a new light and maybe make you laugh a little.
As Reinhardt said, art is too serious to be taken seriously. This is Between Two Lenses. Let's get into it.
Amazing. Oh. These were these pants.
So we used to call them the jean wing in high school. The jean. I have a jean wing. Have a shirt wing. It's not bad.
I like the shirt.
Yeah, I had a friend used to make vintage. Like she would reconstruct vintage t-shirts. This one. Yeah, she could pockets. Oh, they were super cozy. I do love the shirt all the time. How has your week been?
Exhausting. I feel like we're seeing that all the time now.
I know what. Please don't think we're like super negative. I think it's just like this time though. Like something. It's like the eclipse season. It's like Mercury retrograde. It's a lot of happening right now. But Mercury retrograde is in May. So things should be like getting better in a second now. Because I've been feeling it too. Like I've been hit by a truck.
But it's going to be great. But we're tired today because we also did a lot of stuff.
Yeah, did a lot.
You were gassed earlier.
Yeah, we've been going since 2
p.m.
So it's 7.
We've been shooting and doing content for
5 hours. We've already been working for 5 hours.
Even if so was to switch it.
Or we just need to do it on separate days.
We're like, let's do all the things all the time.
Alex wanted to do 2 episodes today. She was like, yeah, but we can also bring an extra change of clothes.
Time is money.
And I was like, girl, time management. We think we can do it all, and we can. But also mental health. You should be like super proud of me. This week, I officially rejoined gym. I haven't been in a gym in years, guys. Like, years. I've been like off the wagon. Yes. It was Monday, and I had like the win. I had like done my little like red light. I've been doing like red light therapy. I think because I've been feeling so over and over, I'm like just like really trying to up the self-care.
Yeah, but everything is snacking and sleeping recently.
Yeah.
Which is not like me. I'm usually like out and about and go. I'm just like, I just want to snack and sleep.
Hibernate.
Yeah. Cocoon.
Yeah.
You
I've been
know?
dealing with that too.
You know, sometimes I'll just go to the gym and lay on the mat.
That's good.
Yeah, then maybe do some like ab stuff. And I was talking to a girlfriend the other day. She was like, it's just not normal. Like we're always go.
Yeah.
Here in Atlanta, like you have to drive everywhere.
Mm-hmm. And then the traffic too. It's the worst. I don't want to know how much time. I'm thinking like add up how much time you've been in the car.
I'm good.
I'm terrifying because like I think about my life probably a lot.
My life is just in a car.
Probably years in a car. I joined the YMCA.
Okay.
Young men and women.
Is that what it stands for?
Yeah, young men club activities. Yeah, I think so, right? YMCA? YMCA, right? Young men? I don't know. Today I did a Bollywood class.
Oh,
like
fun.
Bollywood dancing. And it was like literally the most fun workout I've ever had.
I thought you were going to say water aerobics or something.
No, but they do offer that as well, which I've considered it. Yeah.
I'm like by far the youngest person in the pool.
Yeah, I'll go.
Her scale, her water weights.
I do want to swim because I love swimming.
I love swimming too.
It's just like the hair, and then you gotta like, it's just a lot more effort getting ready after. It's a lot of work. So I would need like one of those swim caps. with like flowers on it. This is kind of like part of our not dancing, obviously, but not Hollywood. I think the more busy we get and everything like that, it's almost like we get like, I like dissociate really easily and feel sometimes like I detach from my body. Do you feel like that?
Yeah.
And sometimes it makes me weird, even like just being
clumsy.
Yeah, or just get like
walls.
Just do that anyway. But I'm also like, I'm like a ninja. Like, it's like I'll trip over something, but then I'll like catch something out of there.
It looks like there was like a mouse that ran underneath her, but she actually just tripped on her pants.
Like, I don't caught my pants. It's really, really wide. But I caught myself. Fine. And then face plant. So there's that.
This is race. It was good.
No, but the dancing, I think, like brings you back into your body. And I've been needing that. I've been feeling like I need that because I feel very unattached to my body. I think also because of like editing and stuff all day, I just feel sometimes like a drone or like a robot. Yeah, like a little robot. Yeah, tapped the fuck out.
I just fell asleep. It's actually an ASMR video.
Okay.
I could do the whole way like that. Kill him, she just falls asleep. She leans backwards.
Anyway, we're in the little areas. Lulu. I think that was it. Was there something? I think there was something else.
That's it. Bye. That's all she wrote. Gotta go. See ya. We're done.
I'm wearing a slippery. That's not I am. We had a very different morning. I was taking Bollywood classes, and she was driving an hour away to get grades.
It was so worth it, though. It's this French woman, and she opened up a crepe store in Brazelton, Georgia. I can't remember what it's called.
I love crepes. I want to go.
It's so good.
Told them to drive an hour to get crepes.
It's really far, but it's really good. And downtown Howard was like really cute. I was shocked.
Like, I'm like trying to think of where that is on the map, but I literally cannot even fathom.
Flowery Branch.
No, still not. Interesting. It looks like Pleasantville. Like,
it's
fake. A city.
It's real.
It's real. I used to make crepes.
Okay.
Because me and one of my good friends, we were in AP. We did French all the way up to like AP level, so like college level French. I should be fluent, but it's been a really long time. I'm really, really rusty. But if I like read stuff, I can pick it up. Okay. But I would love to like.
So fun.
Yes, it was super fun. We were like very serious about it. Like we thought we wanted to like go there and like live there or something. And we actually went to this weekend camp. It was called French camp. And they were hardcore. It was in Rocky Hill. Do you know where that is?
No.
In the middle of nowhere. Kind of probably like Flowery Branch.
No, I want to do that. Just like
And there was like it was a very serious, like all immersive French camp. And we did only French things. So like we learned how to do crepes and like truffles and all these things. But you also could only speak French.
That's amazing.
Like the whole time. And they were
So
super serious. They were like, if they catch you, they'll make you leave. We had like parties and like learn things and like immerse yourselves in like a French. It was supposed to be like, you know, like
immersion course.
Yes.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, it was super, super fun. That was like way back in high school. But we had the best time, and I learned how to make crepes there. And I'm really lazy now, so I don't make them. And I barely use my kitchen at all. But I'm London.
I love them too. My birthday was like a month ago, and my friend told her that it was her birthday, and so she came out, tried to light a candle, and the wind kept blowing out, but then she was saying, "Happy birthday" to me in French. But I didn't know where to look.
Aww.
You know, like that's all. It's like it's kind of. I find it so uncomfortable. But I was like a lot of eye contact, and I'm like looked away, and then looked up to her, and I'm like I didn't know where to look. And I kind of closed my eyes while she was singing. It was awkward.
That's really cute.
Isn't it awkward for you? No, it's just
that would be less awkward. Yeah, I don't like when people see me in restaurants, like the Mexican restaurants. They put a thing on your head.
No, I used to work at a restaurant called Beauties, and like when I was in high school or onwards. Happy birthday! Oh, it's your special day. Happy birthday! The People Brady's playing. Hey,
that's terrifying.
Yeah, I cannot sing it though. I just sit in the back like this.
And then be in my mind forever. Like, you know, and when we sleep. Let's get into it because some of the crepes.
Hi, welcome to Between Two Lenses with Alex, Zach, and
Caleb.
we are not tired of to be here.
We did we did modeling for each other today,
Which is
our topic today. So so let's get into that, because before you should know that we're vetted to get modeling advice.
Yes.
Alex currently models. You're with Click. She's signed.
Yes.
She's super tall and gorgeous. Tell us about that. I know we talked a little bit about it, but summary Clip Notes version.
So I modeled when I was a teenager, and I modeled at an agency that doesn't exist anymore. They kind of got gobbled up as time went on. And so they're gone, and then kind of stopped and was like in and out with the agency for a long time. And then one my agent that's with Click, I met her for coffee and lunch because she was wondering who I was for taking photos of the girls that were with Click. And she was like, "You should do this." And I was like, "Should I?" And I avoided it for so long that all I had to do was send in pictures, and I didn't do it for like months and months. And I finally did it, and then
Why do you think we're because if I feel like most people, if a modeling agency was like, we think we want to sign you, they would be like on it. You know what I mean?
Sometimes I'll have days and moments. I think I'm in that season right now. I have seasons of I'll feel super confident. I'll feel like I'm really pretty. I know that I'm not unattractive, but there'll be moments where I'm like, I don't think I should do this. She's just being nice to me, or they don't really want me to do that. They're not true statements, but it's the same thing in my craft too. I'll second guess myself or whatnot. But I was hesitating because I also sometimes don't want to look at myself through the imagery. I'm very, very judgmental of myself. I don't know. Are you like that? Sometimes, yeah. Some days, seasons, I will. I'm in the season now where I'm like, this is shit. You are shit. You need to dye your hair, which I did, or do something, But then it will pass.
Yeah.
Just in that season right now.
Yeah. This is important because I think women in general, obviously, struggle with that. Which is we've talked a little bit about the unrealistic beauty standards everyone's up against, especially in the modeling industry. I feel like it's heightened because they're expected to be.
Yeah, I think I just also, it's not that it was when I was a teenager. That was 2000, the early 2000s. So 2000, we talked about this in our first episode, but everyone was very thin, double zero. I wore a size 14 at my height. I was about 30 pounds thinner than I am right now. So in my head, I was like, you have to really watch what I eat, what I'm going to do, which I do. I'm very healthy anyways, but I was a little nervous as far as getting obsessive again about
it triggering old eating.
Yeah, exactly. Which I just didn't want to go there. So
yeah,
but I'm happy. It is fun, and I'm blessed and thankful to be a part of this awesome agency. So
yeah,
that's cool.
And you finally did it.
And I finally did it.
And that's the important thing. Some people, if you do struggle with certain things, those years you could have just never done that.
Yeah. And I'm glad I did it. Yeah, it's so fun. And I love being part of the agency. It's nice to be part of this agency because everyone's friends.
Yeah.
It's cool. They have meetups and groups and stuff like that. And I think a lot of, I don't know if a lot of agencies actually do that. I don't know. I think Click is kind of special with that.
Jenny is special.
She's a special person.
Very warm
and kind,
authentic energy. Very, very welcoming.
Yeah.
Especially in this industry too. That's weird. Not weird. It's rare. Rare is a better word. It's because usually the modeling industry in general, or anything in our field, is notorious for being pretty cutthroat. So to have someone that is just so warm and inviting,
she's so sweet.
That's so nice. Fresh air.
Yeah.
It's really, really lovely.
Yeah,
and I feel it's done her well because the people, you can tell that everyone does love being around each other.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really good culture.
It's a fam.
Yeah.
It's a fam. I've had people, other models that they'll see something that would be my fit. That also hey, maybe you should look at this. Or it's a project that maybe we want to be part of, which I think it's really cool. People are working together and not at each other's throats.
I'm old. When I was much younger, we talked about that a little bit as well. I was not good because I didn't fit anywhere. Too short for runway and high fashion, too strange looking for catalog. Obviously now it's different. It's also, this is also an understatement, but I feel I understand what you're saying about certain things, because I still have like, even though I know that like ambiguity is like a huge thing now, and I see it everywhere, and I actually have friends that are not ambiguous and they struggle more now. So I know it's obviously the opposite way, but I also think about, I'm always like, yeah, it would have been so much different if I was that age now, trying to model or act or whatever. In my head though, I'm always like, I've aged out.
No.
Because, and I know now, because that's also shifting.
Yeah.
But in my head, like, I came from the same time when you had to be super thin, and by 25, you were toast. Like, started. Like, too old, haggard, over the hill. Which seems bizarre now, but it is like, it stays in your head.
Yeah,
I don't know from that time. Yeah. So I modeled forever. I did also, I think like what made me a good model too is because I danced for years. And so like that's like kind of what I was talking about earlier, where like I naturally, like at my core being self, if I'm like vibrating at my highest frequency, I have like movement in my body. You know what I mean? So like I flow very easily. I'm not stiff. I love movement, and I feel like that came from dancing when I was younger. And so like that's how I like carried it over to modeling.
That's how I got you. So I saw you over the internet, and I was like, I want to shoot her.
What did you see though? Like what was like, wow.
Wait, it's plugged up. Wait, was it the light though?
Yeah, it was this big one. You just see. Killing it.
Yes.
Takis. We're Takis. We would be eating Takis right now if the bag would not destroy the audio. Let's be real. Okay. But what did you see when you were like, oh yeah, that girl?
I just thought you were super different looking. And I was like, she's dope. I like she's that's literally what I thought. I was like, I want to shoot her. I think she's so fucking stunning. I was like, I cannot wait to shoot her. And I was like, she's not gonna respond to me. That's literally what I thought. I was like, she's not gonna want to shoot. She's like, you're not gonna want to. And then you did. And I was like, fuck yeah. And then we got the best photos.
I did, because I loved your work, obviously. But also you were a chick. Honestly.
I am a chick.
But like, it's rare to find, like, we are a rare breed in like this industry. They're not usually, it's like usually guys setting you up. It's like some dinosaur of a guy being like, I want to take your picture.
And all of them are like low budget OnlyFans.
Yeah, they're like, how about I'll like send inspo, and it's like your boobs are out, or and I'm just like, oh, they get a new like thing, you know, pick something else. Yeah, it's just like, do something else. Fuck. Like I did that like forever ago. I'm tired of doing that. I don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, when I saw you, I was like, yes, let's do that. Let's do something else. But I think that's why I was good at modeling but because I have the movement in my body. But it's like you do lose that if you don't use it, so to speak. So like sometimes I was telling her like today, I felt like a little awkward. Like it takes me a minute to get into it if I haven't been, because I don't model much anymore at all, really, except for myself. And so I can really slip through all the awkward ones, or with people that I really, really trust, like Alex. But because I know that I feel awkward in my body, but I think the dancing classes will help with that.
Maybe I should too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn how to like dance, like flamingo dance.
Like
in ballroom? Is it ballroom? Is flamingo ballroom?
Use a style like
ballroom?
Yeah, I would like to do that. Yeah, that's hot. Like
I think it's hot too.
Like rumba, blah blah blah. Yeah, and salsa. That's super hot. Also, their bodies are banging. Yeah, like the best shape ever.
I know. I'd like to do that.
That's the thing too, is that dancing like moves. It like literally uses every like little piece of your body. So you're still long and lean. It's perfect for models. Your muscles stay long, but you're like ripped, shredded. It's amazing, effortlessly.
I like it,
and it's fun. It's not like lifting weights or like or on the treadmill.
I can't do cardio. I can do weights.
See, that's why I gotta hide my cardio. I like boxing, and I like Bollywood classes. I hate it.
I hate it.
I'm not going to be running unless someone's like actively chasing me, trying to kill me.
That's how I used to run on the belt line when I would run. I would chase someone. I'd pick someone that was faster than me on the belt line. And you don't live in Georgia, in Atlanta, there's a strip that you can walk that connects like all the neighborhoods.
Right.
It's how many miles?
It's got a whole lot. It's like through the whole city almost.
Yeah. It's cool. But I would pick one person that would think they were going to be faster than me, and I would chase them. That's how I would run. I'm like, don't please them.
2 things. That's really, really smart to like motivate yourself, give yourself a goal. Second of all, how many people do you terrify? Because you're like, I swear
never
not
notice.
It's following.
They never notice. Because I mean, there's not like you take a left or right on the most serious of belt line.
Brilliant.
They just keep going straight.
Brilliant. Hitting cardio only for me.
No. But yeah, it was fun to do the modeling stuff today with you because we are comfortable around each other, A, and then B, like sometimes I'm just like, wait, what if I do to get back into the flow? Which would be it's like stressing like the practice that people do want to get into the modeling, or if you want to get in front of the camera, it's like watching videos before of like your favorite model and like pictures, so you have poses in your mind before you go to the shoot, and then also practice, so you know, have look and explore all these different poses. But then once you get in front of the camera, especially if you have a full crew and some people looking at you, you get stage fright sometimes.
Yeah. Or you just feel really awkward, just like very like even. And the thing is too that both of us have had extensive years of doing this since our teens and early teens, and we still get that. So it's just like, especially if you're just beginning your deck, you're gonna get that. Like, don't worry, you'll get over it. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll be like us, and like years later, you're still doing it. Let's get into the question. Okay, so would be probably a better one for you, but what are essential tips or like good tips that you would offer to beginner models who are starting to build their portfolios?
I would invest in like 1 to 2 really great photographers instead of looking for people that are building their portfolios. I would invest in finding 2, and then if you post on social media with other photographers, see what you can do if you're in the right setting or having the right lighting, because you can be the most beautiful person ever. And if you're being shot a specific way or having to get proper lighting or beauty lighting or whatever you want to call it, you won't look your best self. Mm-hmm. So I think investing in a really great photographer that you see their work, like these are baller photos, like I want a photo just like this, opens up the doors for like other people that they might not be as established, but they'll be like amazing photographers, right? And they're trying to build a book, or they're going to different, venue, they want to be a commercial, now they want to do more editorial fashion stuff, that they'll see your picture from an awesome photographer and they'll want to shoot free or a discounted rate or something like that. So I think that's the better way, because I know I still invest in photographers. I'm hiring someone.
Yeah.
Like I want to do deals with you. Like I'm doing like a fashion picture. It's awesome. Another beautiful photographer in a couple of weeks. Like I'm paying to do it because I want a good one.
Yeah.
And then you get better gigs, better jobs, and other agencies are going to see you shine.
Yeah. I think that's a really, really smart thing to do. It's like you obviously could we worked with another model recently, Alex shot and I styled, and she was saying that she's like, I chose Alex because I want to invest in myself. I want to pay people. I don't want to do free shoots anymore, because she was basically like having a whole book of free shoots, but she's realizing that like the paid shoots that have obviously a lot more to them are booking for more work. So yeah, like, that makes a lot of sense.
Just really smart.
Doors, yeah.
No, we have to invest in yourself.
I have a young model.
I didn't say
how good for you, because most people are like, I don't want to pay.
Yeah, and it's
fine.
Expensive, and you're
so expensive.
And I think it's like it's a shock because people don't think. I know that I didn't know this. With photographers, like when I was younger, like the cost of the equipment and your overhead before you even shoot, and in your time, you will be shooting for an hour, but in reality, it's like 4 to 5 hours for that one shoot.
Yeah, I had it wasn't like models, but it was like shoots for branding for companies recently, and there was one in particular that they had worked with another photographer before. It also buys you, like you said, it buys you experience. People that are like maybe a little bit newer, or even just like different styles, I guess, but especially people that are newer and trying to also build their book shooting for free. I they haven't had as much time to kind of pull in their craft, or they might not be as good at direction giving. Yeah. And that's huge. Like the clients that I worked with recently, they were like, wow, it's such a difference, like working with you than the one we worked with before, because you actually gave direction versus like the other person didn't really give us anything. So
yeah.
And especially people that are not like models, at least they're used to being kind of in front of the camera. I think they still need direction. You can't see yourself.
For me, there's nothing worse than when there's like a quiet photographer.
Yeah.
They're not even saying, oh, that's good.
Yeah, no.
Like, I'm like, just tell me it's bad. Or like, I'm like, what do I look like? Is it bad? Like, where's my frame? What like, I'm thinking that they're not satisfied with the image.
And especially for people that aren't like companies, that they're obviously not shooting like this all the time. They need direction. You have to give them direction. And even like today, even if you're working with like, we're two photographers and models, and even if we're not going to give each other a lot of direction because we kind of know, like I know Alex knows what she's doing. If I see something that like, oh, I really like that, or go back to here, or change your arm here, like little tweaks like that. But also we'll be like, hey, let me see what I look like. So then I can like self-adjust. You can also do that if you're comfortable with somebody that you've shot with a lot before, or you're like a photographer shooting another photographer. Like sometimes you need to see yourself. The direction is huge. Oh, I was just going to say also, like, know your, like, whatever you want, know your client or your potential client, I think is a really good tip. Like, whatever you want to attract, you need to be shooting like that. So, like, if you want to be, like, working with bands, you need to be shooting like a band's out.
Yeah, if you want to be a car girl, which, like, it's, like, super lucrative questions. Yeah, like, like, then do that. But if you want to don't waste your time if you want to do, like, fashion.
So just build your books around your dream client. Like that's what I tell you. And honestly, even that's something that I've been implementing in my photography stuff as well. Like I think that's important just for anybody's branding, no matter what you do. You could be doing anything. You could be doing like makeup, clients, like modeling, photography, anything. Know your dream client. Like when you know your dream client and you want to shoot like they want, because you're hoping that obviously one day they're going to see that and be like, oh, I want to work with this person. But if they go to your stuff and they're seeing all sorts of stuff that doesn't fit their branding, the likelihood of you booking that job is slim, very slim.
Still possible. I can envision, because it's a catalog, right? So if I'm a brand, I'm picking out certain people that I want to represent my brand. Like I'm trying to imagine my clothing or my product or whatever I sell on specific persons that you're only going to be doing. If I'm doing like high-end and coats and all you have are pictures of you in a bikini, like I'm not gonna imagine you sporting. Yeah.
Shoot for what you want to be hired for.
Yeah, 100%. I number 10. So last time she's like, the next one, I was like, what's the next one? They're like, the one that's down from the one we just read. And I was like, but where? So now she put like awesome numbers. Also number 2. Just kidding.
Number 7.
Number 12. Can you share some common mistakes that models make while posing? How can they be corrected?
I love this one. Keep moving. That's my biggest, like, I think every photographer is different, but like in my style, I want movement. I like movement a lot. So like, I want you to continuously move. And it doesn't have to be like jumps or like crazy stuff, but micro movements, like, you know, your head, it can like shift, like here, your eyes, whatever, your chin. Keep moving. And if there's something that I love, I'll tell you to stop.
And like that actually means stop.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, or hold that, or like, stay right there, don't move. And if I'm really digging something, I'll tell you. There's nothing worse than like a model that it's just like stiff and not like in her body or their body, this body. It's not good because it looks stiff and it looks vacant.
Yeah, everyone's been there. I know I've been stiff.
Yeah, me too. But that's something that's like my biggest tip is like keep moving. Because people think you have to like when people think, especially people that aren't in the industry, when they think about modeling, they think that people like posing is like pose.
No, it's so fun too.
Like
you know, that aren't used to being in front of the camera, they're like, oh my gosh, modeling is exhausting. I'm like, it is. Yeah. Because just like every part, you have to be aware of every part of your body.
Yeah, and slow, unless I'm telling you to like leapfrog, you know, like leap into the sky and things like that, which I do like as well. I do want just like you moving, like more like moving fluidity, like it's so good, and like capturing little moments in between like different poses. And I think that that's a huge tip. My biggest
Yeah. I would say like not only your light source and your, you know, where the strobe or if it's constant light, like how we have set up here, we can kind of do, you know, turn any way that we want to without like actually turning around completely. But I think like not getting too close to the light, make sure that like if you don't like a specific side to your face, this is for like your touch shoots, like if you're getting out of page shoot and like you're not with their light. But you know, when you're, you know, paying someone to take your photos, like, hey, I really like this side of my face, and let the photographer know, because they'll change their light and their position of you. You know, the photographer can also tell you, well, like, hey, that actually isn't your best side. You might think it is, but look at this, and you can, you know, choose that there too. But light source is huge.
Yeah. And like the chin down, chin up, like you want light on your face. Unless you're going for something really moody, but even when you're going for something really moody, most of the time you still want at least half to cast some shadows. But if you start going like too low with your chin and the lights up here, it's gonna look like you don't have eyeballs, or you're not gonna get the little catch lights too, so then it'll look dead. So yeah, that's a really good one.
That's what photographers do when taking pictures of humans or models. You know, they usually get little catch lights. Yeah, their eyes. Yeah, because it's big. It's like the one thing I make sure to test to see if I can see little light,
what is it? Make your eyes look a little shivery.
Yeah, alive.
That's an excellent one. So, how do you approach conveying different emotions or moods through your poses as a model?
So I like to actually, especially, so I have great outfits. I'm styled.
Yes.
Basically, it's really easy to do. It's like a rocker look or super preppy or whatever it may be. Like I can kind of imagine a particular person that I know and how to present that on camera, which I feel like photographs it's acting. And you're modeling, it's acting, but just in many different stills. Think of a scene, look in different directions, pretend someone's like coming through the door that you like, or you don't like. I do like pressure on the eyebrow a lot. If you don't have Botox, or if you're not sure, is it for a bird? Yeah.
Yeah. Again, it depends on your books, like what you're trying to book. If you're like booking catalogs,
then you definitely want
more like, or commercials, like a lot more like smiling. You don't want like super serious sad faces. But if you're going for like artistic or editorial, definitely emotion should be there. Like they love a furrow, a good furrow. I've realized that my favorite type of people to shoot are like actors and dancers, because they can bring a lot more movement and emotion into a shot. And I realized that I need that. Like my style is like multiple people have told me, but a big compliment / feedback that I hear is that my pictures are emotional. They make people feel things, which is like what I'm always going for. It's my biggest compliment. Like I want people to look at my stuff and feel sad or happy or like something. You should feel something. And I think it's easier to get that if somebody's had like some acting training or at least dancer training, because I feel like it's very similar because they're very in their body. But it's easier for me because I'm a theater kid. So like I grew up acting. Like I was in the theater. I did all musicals. I did plays. I thought I wanted to act after like modeling thing. I was like, "You're a future short, but you can act." And I did acting and I loved it. I mean, to get back to the question, my biggest tip of like how to do that is like literally like maybe sign up for an acting class. You don't have to necessarily be like want to be an actor to take an acting class. You could just take it to like understand emotions, how to portray them better, and I guarantee it will make you a better model.
Yeah, it's fun. I like these models. I like them. I mean, I like seeing the young, new, fresh-faced models, and I like seeing how they change over time within the shoot. It's like the same shoot, how they get more comfortable, their faces relax. And I almost like before I even start, I knew like the first look, I'm always like, you got your least favorite look that you lost. Because they're always the most stiff. So if you're new and you book, something with a photographer, I'm gonna start off with your least favorite, because you will get more comfortable just because you're going to be practicing on the set. But
I do enjoy it. Seeing like getting a really good shot of a new model where they're like, oh my gosh, that's me. And like, yes, like you got out of your shell, like getting them out of your shell.
Yeah. And that's sometimes like if I'm shooting, like sometimes I want people to get like in my head, like the best like era, I still think the best era of like modeling was like 90s. Like just like they didn't care as much. They obviously were like stunning glamazons, but they also like weren't afraid to be weird and like yell and scream and like get crazy. And I feel like now we're in like this weird time where like everything is like marketed as like more acceptable and like inviting for people that are a little bit different. But also because of like the exposure on everyone is like super self-conscious because everything is being filmed and pictured and like all of these things. And so I realized that people are a lot more careful. They don't actually want to like bust out and like throw things over and like, and sometimes I want that from a model. And I think back in the day, models were much more willing to go there to get the shot. And now sometimes I think it's just like they just need to like you said, get out of their shell, loosen up. It doesn't, and the thing is too that we're not going to use all the pictures, obviously. Yeah. Like Alex and I today, half the time we were like, you know what I mean? Like, oh. Like, but you need that because it like breaks it up and you can like lose the stiffness if you just kind of like, you know, be silly. Yeah, we're not going to use that one, but 100%. It'll make the rest of the photos better.
And they're funny to look
at. They're good keepsakes.
Can you discuss the importance of understanding your body's angles and proportions of posing as a model?
Yeah, it's super important. Rapid fire. No, it is super important, especially like facial angles. Like it can make or break you. Like even like today when we were shooting Alex, there were some photos that Alex was like, this doesn't even look like you. Like it makes or breaks you. Like the angles. It's literally all the angles because in person, we're constantly moving, so like we have a very good true understanding of what that person looks like. But in a photo, it's you're not like 4D anymore. You're like just like a flat image, and so your angles are super important because it literally can look like the best version of you, or it can literally not look like you.
Yeah, 100%. I suggest to people that are to film themselves, like take lots of pictures, take pictures that aren't selfie based but on the other way around. So because the selfie it's a mirror, it's different. So you want to take it on the other way. So your ankles. I have a crooked nose, so I always put my face this way. So it's or contrary.
I couldn't tell them it's like shadowed.
What?
What?
I actually the first time I wrote it, I was like in concert, a metal show, and so when we were
so rad though,
and a foot went right into my nose.
Oh, a foot.
Not like it had a shoe on, but it went face.
Were they like crowd surfing? Damn, that's a really cool story though.
Yeah,
like if you're gonna break your nose, like that's how to do it. Like I was at a fucking metal show and I got kicked.
Yeah, so my nose goes like this way. But so I know that. So I try not to. I always kind of tilt one way or the other. I don't like do it straight on. I notice my nose will always go unless I have an amazing makeup artist or I'm doing it myself that actually like kill it control contouring my nose. That it looks straight. I always try to give a side.
See, look, knowing your face.
Knowing your face is big, and then I'm also really, really thin and really curvy girls. It's always trying to make an S shape with your body because either way, and you won't see any curves if you don't. So if you're really thin, you don't have any curves, and you want to accentuate them. And then if you're curvy, you also want to accentuate your curves. So like making an S shape with your body in any way, always kind of like twisting your torso, your legs.
Yeah.
Know your body. Those are my tips.
Knowing your body is huge. And I think just practicing a ton and like knowing, like maybe this is where the free shoots come in, and where you're just testing with somebody and playing around. And then if you hate certain things, you're like, oh, I hate that photo. You'll know not to pose yourself like that again. I'm an ectoey naturally, since naturally a little thin, and I do have good hips, but if I don't put them at the right angle, it just makes me look really boxy, makes my legs look tiny, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good proportionally. I always want my legs to look super long. I want to look taller. That's the biggest. Every time I used to shoot with photographers, because they would like obviously find me online or social media. Literally every single time they would be like, I thought you were taller. And I'm like, sorry, surprise. No, but it was always a good compliment because I'm like, thank you so much. Because I want to photograph taller because I want taller. But it's better than, you don't want to shoot like squatty and like it like crunches you in. So like I'm always doing like long lines and like elevating everything, like your legs to be long. You don't want to do like weird like tucking things. It makes your legs look squatty and short. Just that. Then I'm talking.
Yeah, like keeping your I'm really bad, especially if I'm like comfortable with a photographer. Like I don't tighten my core. So like all the time. So also, I'm sure I'll see this photo like, wow, Alex, like tighten your core. Just like we can Photoshop it. Yeah, we can, but I'm like, damn girl, like you need to tighten up. But
yeah, but that's also angles. Like angles, like because even that one day that I was like, no, my body was weird there. It looks like I like it. I have a butt and it looks like I like this. But it's just because the angle is weird.
tiny. It's not possible.
But the angles make me look like it. Angles are everything.
We said that. Like looking different places within. Don't constantly look into your lens. Into the lens all the time. Like,
you didn't say that, but that is smart. Like some photographers want that. Like they want like the constant eye connection with the camera because it's like supposed to be like better photo connection or whatever, which I get. I like when people are looking at other places. I like from myself to something look like a moment, not like a photo. But it's just a personal preference. I think I can see strengths in both parts. But I love like candid stuff, so I love like
engaged and like there's story.
Yeah, I like engagement. If you're gonna engage. Like lock the fuck in with me. You know what I mean? Don't be like looking at my camera, but like you're not there because we've all been there.
I'm actually there right now.
Don't do deadpan into the camera. They at least look weird for that. Okay. This is a pretty good one. How do you adapt your posing techniques for different types of photo shoots, such as fashion, editorial, commercial, lifestyle? Like posing differences for each.
Like me as a model or me for me?
Either, but more modeling. Like modeling tips for
models. Okay. Knowledge for models. So if it's commercially, I shrink myself, which is like kind of interesting. I do that, but I shrink myself. So I kind of think of myself as like more girly. I'm like more like I like hold myself more.
What style?
Or more commercial.
Oh yeah.
So for commercial, I've always tried to shrink myself a little more, and then editorial, I make myself bigger. So I do large stances, or I'm like really, messing with my coat or whatever I'm wearing. Power poses, more movement. With editorial, with commercial, it's usually more like the face, like smiley faces, and then being happy with the products and stuff like that. So, and I kind of shrink myself so that the product, whatever they're doing, more.
I haven't heard it stated like that, but I can see how that would be an asset or like a strength in that.
I don't even know where it came from, but
that's correct.
What do you do?
I would say that the differences are that like commercially catalog stuff is more like lifestyle in the moment. You're like walking and smiling and laughing. You're having the best day ever. You're meeting your friend for coffee. You're showing off your new stuff. Editorial is weird. Get weird. Do weird stuff. Do weird poses. I always tell people, especially when doing fashion, like the weirder your face feel, the better the photo looks. Because especially editorial, I think it's like super exaggerated angles, and it feels very, very weird to people. And people usually won't go far enough, and it doesn't register good on camera. Like I need you to get weird, real weird, and that is the best editorial shot.
Yeah, better. And then you also too you have the clothing to like embrace that feeling of being weird.
Yeah.
You're usually wearing weirder shit with girls and guys, but you're a cool guy.
Yeah,
to be cool too. So like slouchy.
Yeah. I love that for fashion. It's good. Like the slouchy. Like you don't care.
You don't.
You'd rather not be
Cool
here.
dude.
You don't care about the shoot.
You're too busy and important.
It's good. It's really good. That's a good one. Okay, this we can skip those. Also, use your mirrors. Pose in the mirror. I do that all the time. Oh no! Not on set. At your house. At your house. Pose and practice in the mirror. Don't. There's a mirror on photo shoot. You not be looking at yourself in the mirror.
You just won't like them.
It looks crazy. It looks great. It looks like you're not there. It looks like you're looking at like
this.
Like what? We're looking at ourselves right now. Does this look good? Does this look good?
Watch out,
guys?
it's good.
It looks really bad because it looks like you're looking at it. Like you're engaging with something else and you're supposed to be engaging like here. It looks really vacant, so just don't do that. I know you want to check yourself, but trust us, you look good.
Vegan.
You look good, girl. If you didn't, we would tell you. Okay, so the last question. How do you ensure authenticity and naturalness in your poses while delivering the desired aesthetic for shoots? That's a good one to end on. Like, not being, like, how do you stay natural for the camera?
I think the constant flow, having a constant flow is a big one. And I do get, I'll get, I mean, earlier today we did 3 different looks and we were shooting for like an hour and a half. And we were like, what else more? More is that? 3 hours, yeah, it's fine. But you know, you get sometimes like, what should I do next? You just kind of start like repeating yourself.
Yeah.
There's only so many things that you can do. Like if you're just wearing denim, like if you're modeling denim, like okay, pocket, new pocket, slash, you know, and you know, like there's only so much that you can do with it. You know, it gets to the point where you're like, I don't know what to do next. But I think having like a flow and definitely having a few poses that you know really well that work for you and your body type. For me, my body type, I do different variations of that. So if I like where my legs are, then I just move my arm, I move my chin or where I'm looking, and then I keep my legs the same and move my arms again.
Flow is huge.
Flow is huge.
I think.
We're so tired. We're like, the flow is so huge.
No, but the movement is, again, it all comes down to the movement, man. Like, if I can get somebody to be like, I'm not here, don't look at me, just don't look at me, I'm not here. That's usually the better. I love a natural shot. It's just like, don't be too posy. Even in your posing, like, it sounds backwards because, like, obviously you have to pose, but it shouldn't look like a pose. And that's it. Anything else?
I'm just like,
Modeling tips for how to take better pictures. I think it's a wrap, bro. We've been like, it's like, what time is it? Yeah, we've been at this for 6 hours. We're done. I'm gonna get some good food. I have these like feet things, like feet masks.
I thought you were talking about food for a second. Like, what?
No, I have these feet masks that I like put on at my house. So they're like face masks, but for your feet and some like.
Oh, I can't do that.
I love them.
Oh my god, you like squish around in there?
Oh, I love them, especially when I'm editing. I actually put them on and then I put them
Oh,
in my
I can't stand it. My mom does that, and she does it in her gloves too.
I can't do the gloves because I'm more tactile weird about things with my hands. But
Do you sleep with socks on?
No. Well, it depends. If I'm really cold, yes. Because if my feet are cold, I'm cold.
I can't do it. I can't do it. She has her house temperature, so that's. I'm like a 68 girl.
68. Oh my god, I would freeze.
Robin's like so. Right. She's always got so cold. I'm like, wear a jacket,
Dude,
sweatshirt.
No, my besties.
I'm on fire right now.
They get like their house is like 65 to 68, and like every time I come over to stay, they like have to like I put the heat like the air out for you because they know that I'm like I'll die.
I'm just chilling with it.
I'm so cold. I'm so cold all the time. I'm cold unless it's like my perfect temperature is like literally 75. Anything lower than that, I'm cold.
Did you heart the other one?
No, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. No. Wait.
I like that one.
Yeah, I do too.
The little fucking squares in the
You
panels.
can air that out. Do I like that one?
You don't have any arms.
Yeah, that's okay. Ooh, I like that one a lot though, even without the arms. It's fine.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like it. No. No. What do you think?
No.
No.
No. The hand's like me.
No.
That one, that looks good.
I think my face looks strange there.
Skip it.
But we could fix it.
Yes. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I like that one.
I like that one a lot. I love myself in glasses.
They look great.
Yeah, I like that.
You like
But
this one?
the thing, but it's fine.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I think that's
that
cute.
one. Yeah. Crazy guy from Sin City.
It is.
Yeah.
I love that one. I already liked it.
Love. No. My mouth's doing weird stuff. No.
I think that one's kind of cute. Maybe. Maybe. No.
The other ones are so much better. I'm trying to get better about editing down.
That one's pretty.
Yeah.
That one's pretty. I like that one better.
Okay, bye. Thanks for listening. Yay. What if they hate us?
They don't.